Is it going? Oh my gosh. Good morning. It's Wednesday, although it does sort of feel like Friday. Hi. I'm not even sure. Hi, Steve. Some people I'm not sure of their usernames. So if I don't say hi to you, it's only because I don't recognize your username. So you may have to identify yourself. Edie, I'm here with your favorite dog. Hi, Vanessa. So funny today, we were doing a sort of a different little setup with our tech. And when I sat down on my mat to see if it was the right angle, the dog, I was still in my pajamas, and he thought, oh, it's time, and he got right on. So welcome to my living room and my dog pound. I am, oh my gosh, hey, Marty, hi. I didn't know who you were. Okay, so today we're doing just barefoot cardio conditioning. So you don't need any equipment. You just need enough space to move around. If you have a mat, that is an added bonus because you won't slip anywhere. If you don't have a mat, you might want to wear shoes. So I don't know what your home situation is, but after, I don't even know how many weeks, I've stopped counting the weeks. So this is starting to feel very normal. It doesn't even feel weird anymore. So hi Guy. So order yourself a mat if you can. I am using a Manduka mat. I have a piece of the company. I just like the product. So, and they're local, so you get it in like one day. Local to LA. If you're not in LA, they're not so local. So, oh my gosh, the producer's bringing in a prop. Maybe he's gonna try to get in there without being seen. We have my sign that my daughter made for me for my YouTube channel, which eventually we want to move this to YouTube because I think it's a better platform as far as playback and accessing it later. So that's hilarious. It's by the chair. Anyway, so I put the link to my YouTube fitness channel in the bio for my Instagram. And then also you can just go into YouTube and put in Deb Praver Fitness and it'll come up. I just need a lot of people to subscribe so that we can go live from that platform. Without a minimum number of subscribers, they don't allow you to do that. So if you haven't done that, you can go in, turn off notifications. I'm not going to send you 8,000 of those. So the other thing you're going to need to do today would be to have a towel. I'm going to use this in the abs section. It's about this big. It's bigger than a hand towel, smaller than a bath towel, but if you don't have that odd size, just grab a bath towel and we'll just work with the space that you need on it. The after party today is going to be upper body because we're not using any dumbbells here. So I'll give you a little upper body in the beginning of this class just in case you can't stick around for the after party. And then thank you to everybody who's been able to make a donation to my Venmo and my PayPal. I really appreciate it, but if you're not in a position to do that, don't worry about it at all. Hey Cass. So the breakdown is just going to be a warm-up with a lot of upper body stabilization. We're going to move right into cardio. We're going to do cardio drills with some resistance and control and balance all the way through until we get to core. And then, of course, you're probably going to want to have a beverage nearby. I keep water in a wine glass because it makes it feel fun. I promise it's just water. So, having said that, the dog is stowed away. We're going to have a stand at the front edge of your space, hopefully a mat. Make sure you have room on the sides because we already use our sides. Bring your arms up to a V. Your feet are under your hips, hips under your shoulders, toes facing me. Find your squat. So this is going to be a lot of the places that we go is going to, I can't speak English today. We're going to use this position a lot is what I meant to say. So from here, take your arms down to where the wall meets the floor behind you. Then bring your arms back up to a V without locking your knees. Find your squat. You should be able to wiggle your toes here. We'll go in 2 counts to come up. Bring it up for 2 and then sink down. Single count. So lift and lower. Lift and squat. Come up and down. 4 more just like that. Lift, squat. 2 more. On the last one, both arms come up together. Forward fold. You can either grab your elbows or let your hands fall to the floor, whichever makes more sense to your hamstrings today, as long as you can wiggle your toes. Straighten your left leg, bend your right knee. So you're sitting into your left hip. Your toes can wiggle. And change sides. Straighten your right leg, bend your left knee. Sitting into your right hip. All of your toes can wiggle. Then bend both knees. Let your head hang. Slowly unroll. 3, 2 at the top. Both arms come up. Forward fold. Your tailbone lifts. Unroll. 3, 2. Let's do it again. Both arms come up. And fold. Unroll. In 4, 3. Take your right arm up and over to your left. Bend both knees. Fold. Left arm to the right. And all the way up. Let's reverse. So over to your right. Fold. Up to the left. We'll go one more time, slightly faster. So fold over, around, and up. Other side, over, around. Now both arms come up together. Fold, bend both knees far enough so you get your hands to the floor. Step back to a downward facing dog. If you're new to this, just looks like an upside down V. Press your heels into the floor. Lift your tailbone up to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Palms pressing into the floor. Then lower your hips to plank. Remember, anytime we come to plank, you can always put your knees on the floor. From either plank, you'll lift back up to a downward facing dog. 2 counts to plank. Lower 1, 2, lift up. Again, lower 1, 2, lift. Once more, at the top, hold, both heels lift up together and lower. Lift and lower. 4 more, just like that. Lift and lower. Last 2. Then hold your down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. To a forward fold, let your head hang. Your tailbone lifts up. Slowly unroll. At the top, shoulders down and back. Both arms come up. Hands to your legs. Knees are bent. Round your back. Actively separating your shoulder blades. Release. Let's do it again. Round up for 2. Release. Round up for 2. This time, come all the way up. Shoulders down and back. Both arms come up. Bend your knees far enough to get your hands to the floor. Step back to your downward facing dog. It's right where we left off before we came up. Shift your weight over to your right hand and foot and bring your left leg up until you feel the stretch behind your right leg. You can stay right here or bend your left knee and open your left hip. If you took the bend and rotation, you'll straighten back out to your down dog split. You can stay right here, or you can lower your hips to plank and bring your left knee to your left elbow. If you came down here, send your leg back up to your down dog split. So you can stay here the entire time, or come with me, lower 1, 2, back up. Twice more, lower. For 2, last 1, and then hold your down dog split. Both feet to the floor, down dog in the middle, and shift your weight to your left hand and foot, and bring your right leg up until you feel the stretch behind your left leg, where you can stay, or bend your right knee, and open your right hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out, and either stay here, or lower your hips to plank, bringing your right knee to your right elbow. If you came down, send it back up, where you can stay here, or come with me. Lower 1, 2, and up. Again, lower. For 2, one more time. Hold your down dog split, and both feet to the floor. Everybody's in a down dog. And lower your hips to plank. Maybe with your knees on the floor. Either way, try to bring your right foot up next to your right hand. Your right toes can wiggle. Maybe your back knee's on the floor. Either way, hand to the knee, Maybe you reach your hand all the way up to the ceiling. Your toes can still wiggle. Both hands to the floor. Engage your core. Step back to plank. Let's try it on the left. Step forward. Maybe your back knee is down. Maybe up. Maybe touch your knee. Can you wiggle your toes? Maybe you extend your left fingertips up. Either way, both hands to the floor. Engage your core and find your plank. So you have the pattern. Belly button pulling in. Let's try it slightly faster here. Step forward, reach or touch your knee, back to plank. Step forward, reach or touch your knee. Again, so you're pushing the floor away from you right here. Step, reach or touch your knee. Once more each side. Last time, step, reach or touch your knee. Hold your plank. If you're not on your knees, you have another option to rock forward and back. So if you're on your knees, your next progression is going to be to lift your knees up and hold. Everybody's going to hold any plank. If your knees are still up, put them down. Release your feet, hips to your heels. Child's pose here. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. Then round up. Find your modified plank. So if you're here, push your shoulders down. Maybe you bend your elbows a little bit, maybe a little more. It's up to you. If your elbows are bent, straighten them. Hips to your heels. Let's make it flow. Round up and either hold or bend and child's pose. Hold or bend. So you decide how far you want to bend your elbows. The further you bend them, the more resistance you give yourself. So a small bend is just like using a lighter dumbbell. Two more at any level. Round, bend. This time, we'll come all the way down to the floor, hands to the side of the chest. Right leg lifts up, and then your left. Maybe you press up and rotate back behind you. Press and rotate, or keep it in the center for more bending level. 4, 3, 2, and press your chest up. Hips come back to your heels. Child's pose here. Then round your back up to a modified plank. Tuck your toes when you get there. Push the floor away from you and find your down dog. Bring your knees back to the floor. Release your feet, hips to your heels. Make it flow. Round up. 1, 2, down dog. 1, 2, bring your knees down. Child's pose. Same thing. Round up, push down, and lower. Child's pose. Let's do it again. Round up for 2, press. On the next pass, hold your modified plank. Hands under your shoulders. Come down to your forearms. You can stay right here or tuck your toes and lift your knees. You can either hold on your knees or hold right here. If your knees are up, you can dip your left hip and center and right hip, center. So dip, center. So if you're on your knees, your next progression is to get your knees up. Once you're comfortable there, you can add the hip dip. Hold your plank. Lower your knees if they were up. Release your feet. Come back to a modified plank. I forgot to mention at the top of the class, if you have any injury at all, make sure you stay with level 1. If you've seen a doctor for an injury, make sure you've been cleared to do this so you don't hurt yourself. If your knees are down, tuck your toes, pick them up. Right hand to the middle, rotate to a side plank. Feel free to put your right knee on the floor. Either way, top arm reaches over towards me and back up, underneath your bottom arm, and up. Single count towards me and up and under. Once more, towards me and up. I lied last time. Over, up. Now hold your side plank. Come back to the center. Find any plank. Maybe you're on your knees. Left hand to the middle and rotate to a side plank. Maybe your left knee finds the floor. Either way, top arm reaches towards me and up. Now lace underneath. 1, 2, single count. To the front, up and under. Again, front. We have to do one more to make it even. Towards me, up. Hold your side plank. Come back to the center. Find any plank. Knees down or not. Maybe bend your elbows a little bit and hover. If you're in a hover, straighten your elbows. Lift your tailbone up to a down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold, unroll. 3, 2, and arms up right here. Try to lift your heels. Find your balance. Then find your chair squat. Lower your heels, wiggle your toes, hands to the floor. This first interval, we're gonna go 30 seconds on and a break, 30 more seconds. Step back, find your plank. Maybe your left knee comes in and plank. Right, so you can work here, or you can make it faster, in, or you can double it up. If you're still working on your plank, you can be here and maybe practice going up and down. Up to you, but you choose your level, in, or double it up. Or you can hold, either way. Pick your poison, 10 seconds to go. In, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Find your down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold, unroll. Don't worry, we're doing that again. Just squats right here. 2 more. Hold your squat. Hold, hands to the floor. Step back. Find your plank. Maybe your plank is here and your progression is here. If you're already up, bring a knee in and out. Up tempo if you're ready. Remember, you can fold. You can have your knees down. You can double it up. It's in. 10 seconds to go. Breathing in and out. 5 seconds. In 4, 3, 2, hold. Down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Tailbone lifts. Unroll. Arms up. Find your heel lift. Find your chair. What you want to do the third time, heels down. Come up. Both arms up, bend your knees. Hands to the floor. Step back. Find your plank. Are you ready? Knees down or up. If they're up, bring them in and out. Maybe faster. In. Remember, you can be here and practice going up. You decide your level. Either way, you're breathing in and out. 10 seconds. Breathe in, pushing the floor away from you. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Hold your plank. Tailbone lifts up. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Unroll. 4, 3, 2. Arms up. Push down. Lift your heels. I'm already dying. Hold. Try to find your squat. Palms together. Thumbs to your chest. Lower your heels. Wiggle your toes. Push down. Sink down. Oh my gosh. Alex is, oh my gosh, Cass. Remember Alex? He taught at the place where I always taught, where you were there. I don't want to mention any names. I don't need anybody getting up in my grill. But Alex taught there a lot. He's actually taught everywhere that I have taught. Anywhere I've been the boss. And he is going to team teach with me this coming Sunday. We're going to split our screen on Instagram. I'll teach a section and he'll teach a section. But you know he's always eating chocolate, so hopefully we can get the donut out of his mouth. so that he can teach. All right, squeezing your glutes at the top, pushing down through your feet so you're not locking your knees. Touch your knees right here, knuckles up, sink, knuckles up, sink, up, sink. And see, he's laughing because he knows I'm right. Sink, press, sink. Maybe you lift your heels at the top. Sink. There seems to be a little commotion going on to the left of my mat. So sorry, keep looking over there. We're doing 4 more after this one. 4 to go. So 4, push down. 3, push down. 2, last one. Let's hold. Hold at the top. Lower your heels. Extend through your fingertips. Slight bend in your knees. Squats here. Try to keep your arms up. What are you eating? You're eating Chipotle? Yes, but the donut will be the dessert course. Oh, you're trying to be good? Alex, I haven't had but one tiny little dessert in almost 6 weeks. Trying to behave. Had to get my little COVID pandemic pounds off. All right, forward fold. Reach up behind you. Come up. 2 squats here. 1 more squat. Fold slowly. Reach up behind you. Come up. Squat twice. Once more. Now slightly faster here. Fold. Up. Only 1 squat. Fold. Come up. 1 squat. Again. Fold. Squat. Now you can continue to work here. If this fold is nothing but hateful for you, you can get rid of it and do only squats. Or you can lift your heels in the fold. Looks like this. Fold, lift. If you're lifting your heels, you can press down, get a little jump. Fold up, little jump. Fold, jump, and squat. So you pick your level. Either your feet stay flat or your heels lift on the fold. Or maybe you press down and jump up, fold, right here. 2 more of any level, fold. 1 more, hold your squat, hold. Make a fist right here, extend, make a fist. 4 more, make sure your toes can wiggle. 2 more, hold your hands in a fist. Hold it, push down, palms together, feet wide, wide position squat, toes facing me, sink, push down. So oftentimes in a squat, we feel like we're supposed to straighten our legs, which we do, but if you think more of the push down, you'll get more of a contraction on the back side rather than a knee lock. All right. Reach, pull. I know, Edie, I'm making these intervals longer than I usually do. Reach, pull, reach, pull. This is the first part of our interval. Most of you know this. Guy, it might be your favorite one. Haha. Palms together. So that reach and pull is 1/2 of the interval. Left leg, slow motion, diagonally back. 1, 2, push down wide. Other way, slowly. 1, 2, single counts here. So sink, push down. Remember to push into the floor. So this is your move. Sort of curtsy lunge. Maybe your arm reaches back behind you. Right arm goes up, left arm. So try to keep the other arm at your chest so you're not tempted to do that. It's not a fold and not necessarily touching the floor. 4 more just like that. So 4, 3, 2, feet wide, parallel squat here. Reach, pull, push down through your feet. Left leg diagonally back for 4, 3, 2, feet wide, parallel squat. 4, push down. 3, push. 2, left leg diagonally back. 4, 3, 2, wide parallel squat here. Sink, push down. 2 more. Let's do it again. Left leg diagonally back. 4, 3, 2, wide parallel squat here. I believe we have one more time through. Left leg diagonally back for 4, 3, 2, wide parallel squat here. Breathing in and out, pushing against the floor. We'll hold it up at the top, hold it. Toes to the corners. Let your heart rate settle. Sink your hips. Maybe lift your heels. Extend your fingertips. Reach them to where the wall meets the floor behind you. Make a fist. Extend. Make a fist. All right, hold your hands in a fist. Bring the arms forward. Extend your fingertips. Palms together. Rotate to your right for 1, 2, and center. To your left. 1, 2, center. Thumbs at your chest. Lower your heels. Come back to a parallel position and squats right here. So you want to make sure for the next interval, you have space behind you. Keep your squat. I'm just gonna give a quick little pat down as I'm already drenched in sweat. All right, so we're gonna use the space behind us as well as the space on the sides of us. Left leg steps back 1 time, center and right. Most of you know this. Out, together, out. Cross your forearms. Maybe you sink your hips and push down to come up. So you have a little extra resistance on the push. You sink, push, sink. Maybe you sink a little further. So sink, press, sink, press. Now maybe you pull back like a bow and arrow. So pull, cross, pull, push, pull, push against the floor. So this will be our second level. First level is just the steps right here. Second level. Third level is touch your knees. Curl, and not curl, step, touch, step, touch, step. Easy enough. And then just the squat here. Keep that in your head. One more, now side to side, left leg, step side. Center, other side to the right. Easy enough. Maybe you sink your hips. Sink, push down, sink, push down. Cross your arms, take them down and cross, down and cross. So this is gonna be the second piece of our interval. We may have to ditch the part where we touch our knees, but we'll come back to it. Parallel squat here, keep your arms crossed. So just for now, we're not gonna do the level where you come to your hands, where you step back. We're gonna put that in at the end. So we're gonna do 4 step backs, 4 side steps. Right, left side, step back. Maybe you pull and sink. Again, pull, step to your left, sink, out, cross, out, to your left. Left side steps back, maybe you sink and reach and pull. 2 more. Step out on your left and sink down, up, sink, up. 1 more. Left leg steps back, sink and pull. Cross, sink. 2 more. Step out to the side on your left, sink, push, sink. 2 more. We're going 1 more time. Step back from here. Pull, cross, pull. 2 more. Then side step on your left. So cross. Here, step. 2 more. Now just the step backs. No side movement here. So now, you can down up. Now add that touch to your legs. Touch. Next level, if you're crazy, sink your hips and touch the mat. Steve and Guy, this is for you. I'm gonna go not to the floor. You guys feel free. Sink, touch, or sink all the way to the floor. Sink, touch. We have 4 more of any level. 4, 3, 2, hold your last position in a chair. How are your legs? Breathing in and out. You can wiggle your toes, hold here, lace your fingers, press your palms towards me, come up, hips under your shoulders. Try to lift your heels up. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. Arms out to the side, palms together, thumbs at your chest. Find your chair squat here. Lower your heels, wiggle your toes, come up, and then sink. Squeeze. It's a lot of cardio. There's several more intervals to go. Okay, next one is gonna pedal or hop here. So you can pedal or you can hop. Either way, you step out. So it's pedal, step, or hop, squat. You decide, pedal or hop, pedal, step, or hop, squat. Let's do 4 more from here. So 4, 3, 2, just the squat right here. Feet at the edges of your mat or your space. Knuckles together, thumbs on your chest. Now they're glued there. Thumbs on your chest. Last one. Hold it up, rotate to your left, left, left. This is the whole thing to start, so you can always come back here. The thing we're looking for here is your thumbs staying in contact with your chest. Maybe it's 1, 2. So knee lift every other time. Left pull, left pull. Give you a moment to grab this rhythm. So it's a little crunch on the diagonal with your core. Pull. All right, if you're ready, maybe you touch your knee. Up. Right there is where the touch is. Pull, touch. If you're here and you're thinking, wait, I need more, you can touch your ankle right there. So you go right into the rotation from the ankle touch. Again, pull. Pull. Let's do 4 more. So 4, 3, 2, hop or pedal here. Hop or pedal, and step or jump. Hop, out or pedal, step. Hop, jump, or pedal and step. 4 more of any level. 2 more. Just the squat here. Palms together. Edie, I'm so glad you love it. I'm suffocating a little bit. I used to teach this format once a week at a place that no longer, well, they're not even open, but if they were, they don't really offer this. Thumbs to the chest, knuckles together. Here we go, rotate to your right, right, right. So thumbs glued to your chest. You're not gonna let your arms get away because then your core doesn't do anything. Maybe you add the knee lift on 2, up, 1, 2. Thumbs on your chest, so you get into your obliques. 1, 2. If you're here and you want a little more intensity, touch your knee, rotate, pull, touch, rotate, pull, touch. If you're thinking more, down to your ankle, pull, up. Thumbs on your chest the whole time. We have 4 more after this one. So 4, 3, 2, hop or pedal, hop or pedal, step or jump squat. 4 to go. So 4, 3, 2, hold your wide position and squat. Squeeze. 2 more. Hold your squat. Arms up. Hold here. Breathing in and out. Make a fist right here and extend. Can you wiggle your toes for 4, 3, 2, hold your hands in a fist, hold it. Push down to the middle of your feet, squeeze your glutes, feet under your hips, palms together. Squats here. All right, you want room out in front of you, so take a step back if you need. Looks like it was raining on my mat. It was raining disgusting sweat. Disgusting or not, depending on how you look at it. It's always good to get it out. Left leg steps forward 1 time, and then you're right. I think all of you know this, the people that are doing it live. If you're new to this, it's just a step forward. And your brain is gonna sort of want to step back. But step forward, then that step turns a little bit to the corner, not all the way to the side, but just to the corner. Now in order to make the turn back around without torquing your knee, you gotta sort of keep your weight on your back heel so that when you pivot, your ball of your foot is up. That way there's 0 torque on your knee. Maybe you sink, press, sink, press, sink, press, sink, press, reach up, back behind you, reach up. Reach up, not down, guy. Reach. Maybe both arms come up at the back, so reach up, push against the floor to come up. Let's do it again, sink, reach. So push, down to come up, sink, push. Final 4, 4, press, 3, press, 2, and just the squat here. Moving in to our final piece, but our final piece is big, brutal, and long. There will be lots of places to make modifications, and I don't have a yoga block near me, but if you have a yoga block or keep your squat, I'll grab a dumbbell to show you how you can use it. It's just when we get to the side, doing that long craziness. Feet wide, toes to the corners. Sink, push down, cross your forearms. Some of you already know what's coming. It's gonna be the V jump, the side to side, the whole deal today. Arms out to a V, cross over your head, and up out to a V. Don't worry, that yoga block or weight or book or whatever you have is simply to help you balance when we get to a hold. Up tempo from here. So cross, open. If even this tempo is too much today, go back to half time. If you're here and you're ready, you can lift your heels as your arms cross up. If you're lifting your heels, maybe you push down, get a little air, left arm swings to your right, center, other way. So this is the second piece. This can be your level, or you can lean over, get a little leg lift behind you, center, jump or not. So 4, or 3, 2, left arm swings right here. 4, 3, 2, center, jump or not. 4, 3, again, left arm goes right. 4, 3, 2, center, jump or not. 4, 3, here comes the fun part. Warrior three to your right. Find your balance. So your dumbbell can be here on its end to hold you here. If your hands are by your sides, make a fist right here. Make a fist, extend. Flex your foot that's up behind you, fist. Extend. 2 more. Hold your hands in a fist, hold. Take your right arm, either on your dumbbell, yoga block, or even on the floor. Open up your left hip towards me. Shoulder opens up. Bend your top knee and extend. Try to extend your left arm up. Maybe bend both knees. 1, 2, single count. So we'll bend, extend, bend, extend. Let's do 4 more like this. Why wouldn't we? 4, press. 3, press. 2, are you breathing? Hold your position. Close your left hip and shoulder, both hands to the floor. Left leg finds the floor. Slow motion, bend for 2. And straighten. Maybe your left knee comes in and extends on the straighten. So bend for 2, straighten. Once more slowly, or single counts here. So bend, straighten, bend, straighten. 4 more of any level. 4, 3, 2, hold your last position. If your leg is up, put it down, step back, and you grab a towel, step back to a plank. Any plank will do. You can be on your knees if you're here. Next progression is here. If you're already here, pull back and rotate towards me to plank, away from me to plank, towards me to away from me. It's like a little corkscrew. Towards me with your booty, away from me. 1 more. Hold your plank. Left knee to the left elbow and plank. Or just hold other side. Back knee to the back elbow or hold. Maybe up tempo, in. 8 to go. 8, 7, 6. Maybe you're just holding. 3, 2. Hold any plank. Walk your feet up. Tailbone lift up. Unroll. 3, 2. Hop or pedal. Dying. 4, 3, 2. Wide squat here. If you're using a block or a dumbbell, now's the time to move it. Ooh. Oops. It feels worse when it's my floor, not the gym floor. 2 more. Hold your squat. Toes to the corners. Sink down. Crush your forearms. Let your heart rate settle. We're doing all that mess on the other side, then bring it down. Maybe arms up to a V, then cross up over your head and out. So this is your first level. We can all do this. Now remember, when you get got all that inversion stuff, you don't have to kick your leg up high. You don't have to at all. Up tempo here, cross. There are no points, no report cards, no prizes. Maybe your heels lift up right here, out, up. Maybe you push down, get a little air. In 4, 3, 2, right arm swings left here. Center, other way. You know this is your move. Maybe you lean over, let your back leg come up. 1 more, center, jump or not. So here or here. 2 more, maybe no jump, maybe jump. Right arm left. 4, 3, 2, center, jump or not. So 4, maybe jump. 3, 1 more set. To your left. 4, 3, 2. Center, jump or not. I'm moving. 4, 3. Here's our warrior 3. To your left. Find it. Maybe. Oops. Don't tell anybody. Maybe you're on your dumbbell, and you scooch back. On a yoga block or on the floor. I'm gonna set this down. Open up your right hip, right shoulder. Maybe extend your right arm up. Flex your back foot. Bend your top knee for 2. Extend the scoot just a little. 1, 2. Maybe bend both knees. 1, 2. Extend this top leg. Can be low, does not have to be high. It can be right there. Single counts, bend, extend, bend, extend. I'm running long on this bad boy. 4 to go, so 4. Press, 3. Hold your last position here. Close your right shoulder and hip. Square it off. And back foot to the floor, bend both knees. 1, 2, straighten up. I'm grabbing my towel. 1, 2, maybe your back knee or front knee comes in for 2 and extends anywhere behind you. Front knee in. Singles if you're ready. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Whew. 4 more to go from here, so 4. Try not to put too much weight in your hands. Once more. Hold your last position. If your top leg is up, bring it down. Step back. Find your plank. Ooh, slippery today. Find your plank. Maybe your knees are down. If they're down, next progression is up. If they're up, rotate back towards me, corkscrew to the back. Hips back towards me. Center. 4 to go. 4. Press. 3, 2. Hold your plank. Maybe you're on your knees. If you are, hold it. Otherwise, front knee comes in and out. Back knee. Maybe up tempo for 8, 7. In 4, 3, 2. Hold your plank. Walk your feet up. Forward fold. Unroll. When you're all the way up, hop or pedal. Just 4, 3, 2, parallel squat right here. Alrighty, that is going to conclude our cardio drills. 2 more. Hold your squat right where we started. Fingertips up to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. Toes can wiggle. Hands on your knees. Round your back. Release. Round your back. Release. This time round all the way up. Now's the time to grab a towel and some water or whatever you're drinking. It's your house. It's your workout. Drink what you want. All right. I'm actually going to use 2 towels. One to sit on because I'm just a gross, sweaty mess. And then the other I'll use for my abs. So I'm turning to the side. You don't have to, but as I always say, if you turn to the side with me, then when I cue front arm, it's the arm closest to me. Back arm is one that's away. That was a lot. Thanks, Edie. So, Steve, was that enough cardio for you? Steve, if you say no, then you could teach the next one. All right. So, take your towel that you're not sitting on, and you're gonna take it shoulder distance apart. So the towel only has to be big enough for you to get shoulder and a little bit wider. Pull it tight, so it's not gonna work here. Nice and tight. Shoulders down, sit up on top of your butt bones, so you're right up tall. If you start here, you're sort of starting at a disadvantage. So sit up tall, then half curl down. 1, 2, as you curl, pull your towel out to the side. That way it'll force you to engage your lats. Your lats are the muscles on the side of your back. So curl. For 2, maybe on the curl, your towel comes up by your ears. It doesn't have to come all the way to your ears, but that is the top of the range. So any lift at all is gonna add resistance on your curl. Reach up, pull down, and lift. 2 more like that. So curl, lift. We're gonna keep our curl and then rotate towards me on the curl. Lift the towel up past your eyes to the back. Curl, lift, Again, same thing, so curl. Be careful of this position, get up tall at the top. Curl. Sometimes we don't think about that as part of our core work. We only think about the curl to our abs, but your back is the opposing muscle to your abs. You don't want one side to be nice and toned and awesome looking, and then the back to be weak. Because I will tell you that a weak back is the one muscle that if it gets hurt, will just take you out. If anyone's hurt their back, they know. One more each side. So curl, reach. One more, curl down. Reach, come up, forward fold, get rid of the towel. So on the fold, you can have your knees bent or straight. It really doesn't matter. You're just looking to round your back because we were just working it. So now you want it to release. So release your low back. Actively separate your shoulder blades. Chin to your chest. You're breathing all the way in and out. Inhale. On your exhale, try to flex your feet. Bring your eyes up first. Feel that in your hamstrings, then your shoulders, and your body at the top. You're gonna tuck your hips, fingertips to the side to help you. Scoot forward so I can roll down. When you're all the way down, bring your knees into your chest. Just rock your knees side to side. Doesn't even matter which direction. I like to extend my top leg as I fall into the rotation. My low back tends to get very tight as it's sort of shaped like a ski jump. And then hold in your center. Hands inside of your hips. Shoulder blades press into the mat or the floor. Untuck your hips. I'm gonna scooch back because I feel that I'm covered by the comments on my screen. Alrighty, so you're untucked your hips. Belly button level to your pelvic bone. 90 degrees at the hip and the knee. Your calves are parallel to the floor. Those are your resistance. Does that make sense? They're like your dumbbells. All right, extend your front leg, one that's closest to me, out to the wall in front of you. Slowly change sides. 3, try it in 2 counts right here. It is 1, 2, 1, 2. So the incoming leg is gonna stop at 90 degrees at the hip and the knee. The temptation is gonna be to bring it in like that, but try not to. Let's go single counts right here. You have 3, 2, hold and pulse. Again, 3, 2, hold and pulse. Twice more in 3, 2, hold and pulse. Last time, 3, 2, hold it right here. So your front knee should be 90 degrees at the hip and the knee. Fingertips behind the ears. Squeeze underneath your back armpit. Lift your back shoulder blade off the floor towards me. Your back elbow falls away from your screen. Yep, that's your top position. Slowly change sides in 4, 3, 2, you're there on 1. Slowly change. 2, 3, 2 counts to make it happen. 1, 2, your shoulder blade lifts. 1, 2, single count. In, up, up. Shoulder blade peels off the floor. Elbows out to the side. Double pulse. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All singles to finish. Up, 2, 3. Final 4. Where are your elbows? 3, 2, and release. Knees into your chest. Little tiny rock side to side. And then hold it in the center. Both feet on the floor. Extend your front leg up until you feel the stretch behind it. Then let your back leg walk out on the floor only to your point of flexibility. Flex your front foot, shoulders down. Bend the knee to the chest for 2. Drive it up. Again, so flex, bend, drive it up. Again, flex. Bend this time, hold your extension. Your front arm goes anywhere on the inside of your front leg. Then push the leg towards me, but only as far as you need to feel the stretch on the inside. Your back hip stays pressing towards the floor. Then try to flex both feet. Push your heels out to the walls. You're breathing all the way in and all the way out. And then bend your front knee back to the center. Front arm reaches towards me. Back arm across your knee. Take your knee away from your screen. Breathing in and out, but reaching your fingertips over towards me. Then back to the center, change sides, back knee in, front foot on the floor. Extend your back leg up, only until you feel the stretch behind it. Let your front leg walk down the floor to find its own point of flexibility. Flex your back foot. Bend the knee to the chest for 2. Drive it up. Again, so you're breathing as you bend and extend. Twice more, flex. Bend, drive it up. Once more, flex. Bend this time, hold your extension. Take your back arm anywhere on the inside of your back leg. Push it out to the side, only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside of the leg, right there. Press your front hip down to the floor. Flexing your feet, pushing your heels out to the walls that I mentioned, you're still breathing. And then bend your back knee to the center. Front arm, or back arm goes out to the side. Your front arm goes across your back knee. And your knee goes over towards me, reaching out with your back fingertips. Continuing to breathe all the way in and out. 4, 3, 2, and back to the center. Both feet on the floor. Flip over onto your stomach. So your arms and legs are extended out. And take your front arm, reach around, grab where your shoelaces would be, pull your heel to your hip, hip to the floor. Make sure your knee is pointing straight out from your hip. You should feel this on your quadriceps, front of your leg opening up. For 4, 3, 2, and release. Change sides, reach around, grab where your shoelaces would be, heel to the hip, hip to the floor. If you can, keep it there and bring your front arm back around. Try to grab both feet. If you're not quite there, pull your heels or your pants. If you're already here, push your feet into your hands and lift your knees to get a little bigger stretch on your quads. Maybe you lift your chest and open your shoulders. And from any position, slowly release. Hands to the side of your chest. Press your chest up. Take your hips back to your heels. To child's pose. Do a little house cleaning while I'm here. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. Rotate your thumbs up towards the ceiling. Hands are on their sides. Then release your palms to the floor. And round your back up to a tabletop. Hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes. And round your back. Separating your shoulder blades. Push your hands and feet down into the floor to lift your tailbone up. Walk your feet up towards your hands. In a forward fold, lift your tailbone up. Slowly unroll, one bone at a time. Stacking your spine. When you're all the way up, you guys are all done. Wow, that was a sweaty one. All right, so thank you for sweating with me in your own space. I'm here on Friday, but remember, Friday is 9 a.m. because I have a noon appointment in the Valley. I know it's early, but some of you like that better. So 9 a.m. only on this Friday, the 24th. And so I'm gonna sign off, share this, and then come back for our after party, which will be upper body. I'm gonna grab 2 5-pound dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, I saw a fun trick this morning on the morning show. You can take water bottles and fill them with rice, and that will be your dumbbell. So I'll either see you in 5 minutes or I'll see you Friday at 9 a.m. Thanks, you guys.